Hello everyone, Digfig here, and welcome back to some more Mass Effect. We left off in Argos Roha, I believe. We're gonna go to the Hydra system here. Yeah, I'd like to travel there. Let's go. Punch a Joker. Wow. So curious how these things work.
Commander, urgent message from Alliance Command coming in. I'll patch it through.
Okay.
Shepard, this is Admiral Hackett from Alliance Command. We've got a situation here, and you're the only one that can handle it.
What do you need, Admiral?
There's an Alliance training ground where we test weapons and technology in live fire simulations. One of the VIs we use to simulate enemy tactics in the drills is no longer responding to our override commands. It's gone rogue.
Gone rogue.
Are you telling me this computer is thinking on its own?
We're not stupid, Shepard. This is a virtual intelligence, not a true AI. It's not self-aware, and it can't access any external systems. We didn't do anything illegal here. Virtual intelligence support is critical to our military success. VIs process thousands of status reports and react in nanoseconds. No human can do that. We need you to fight your way through the training ground of the VI core and manually disable it.
Is that the only option?
Can't you disable it remotely?
Our fail-safes aren't responding. The VI operates on a closed network. It can't affect any external systems, but we don't have any direct access to its processes. We could bomb it from orbit, but the damage to the facility would be catastrophic. We'd prefer to have someone shut down the core. Someone like you. I know Spectres answer the Council, but you're still human. You're still part of the Alliance military, and right now we need you.
Always cleaning up
The
other
VI
people's
controls
messes.
all the facility's weapons, drones, and automated defenses. You're the only one that can pull this off, Shepard. Good luck.
Why do you guys got this stuff even going on out here, huh? Fine though, start at Saiba. Saiba is a standard Neptune-type gas giant. The upper cloud decks of this hydrogen-helium atmosphere tinted a dramatic blue by traces of methane. I mean, it is a beautiful blue. Gas deposits, helium-3, take the free money and resources. You know, I say that thinking that's what that does, but I don't actually know what that does. That was a yawn. I have been yawning a lot, and it's terrible. Don't know why. Wake up! Survey. Citron is a small rocky world with trace atmospheres of methane and krypton. Methane and krypton? Yeah, I'm right. The surface is mainly composed of magnesium and silicates with deposits of carbon. Cantrome was the site of a warlord Scar's defeat by Turian peacekeeping forces during the Krogan rebellions. While this band was not especially powerful, Sugar was a female warlord and one of the few remaining fertile females. At that, she had, through viciousness and cunning, parlayed her unique value. Parlayed? Yeah. Her unique value into a position of power. Krogan males competed for the right to join her band and lie with her. Women, power of women, man. When Sigur's death was announced, the vengeful male Krogan and Myers near and far swore blood oaths against the participating Turian crews. In the end, several thousands of the Turian participants were killed in open combat through assassination. To this day, many Krogan proudly proclaim they have the blood of Shagar. Interesting, but those loyalties run deep. Turian insignia recovered. Scans of the planet, Canium, revealed dangerous levels of radiation coming from orbit. Chief Engineer Adams conducted further scans and discovered the remains of an ancient warhead marked with the Arthea colony insignia. Interesting. Random little fact about the Turian and Krogan War. Thyar is a large gas giant with traces of chlorine and sodium in its atmosphere. It also has significant amounts of water vapor in the clouds in its upper atmosphere. Thyar was struck by an asteroid at least 12 kilometers in diameter within the last 100 years. The superheating caused by this impact atmosphere passage created a large bank of vicious storms along the equatorial band. That would have been really cool to watch, I think.
Message coming in. Patching it through.
Okay.
General distress call from the Sacred Angel Medical Transport. Critical system failure. Losing power. An emergency landing. Argos. Communications failing. Life support and emergency transponder. Won't last. Please hurry.
Well, that's not a good thing. Yeah, but we're gonna move on to the next planet. Romulus has a thick atmosphere of nitrogen and helium, yet surface is scorching hot and mainly composed of alumina with deposits of borax. The planet has extensive network of subterranean caves formed over the millennia by volcanic processes. In these relatively cool areas, some primitive life has developed. Good to know, good to know. And it was this one that we can land on, right? Metagos is a large terrestrial planet with an atmosphere of carbon dioxide and nitrogen. Its hot surface is mainly composed of nickel with deposits of potassium and heavy metals. It is a mineralogic treasure trove with concentrated heavy elements consistent being brought to the surface by volcanic activity. Metagos is inhospitable and dangerous, and experiments must be well prepared. Expeditions is the word that I am trying to read. So bad, everyone. And expeditions must be well prepared to survive any length of time. With its high mass, heat trapping clouds and constant volcanic venting, Metagos seems well on its way to becoming a Venetian pressure cooker world. That was a struggle, everyone, and I apologize. Let's go land here and do something I'm good at, which is shooting, aiming, and driving-ish. Ish on the driving. Yes, I would like to confirm squad selection. Thank you very much. Burn the thrusters. Ooh, it's toasty down here. Hot. Just like it's hot as hell in this room. Okay. Pull up the map. So we're going this way first. Hold on, everyone. It's just gonna get bumpy. That's what happens whenever the Mako comes out. Get a little bit crazy, a little bit wild. I'll warm them up with some light jolts. Get everyone used to the blunt force trauma and all the G-forces, you know, before we start doing some crazy shit. Yep, climb, baby, climb. I wonder if they weighed the option of making this a tracked vehicle. I bet they did. Korean corpse. Cover artifact. I think I want to go here. Oh shit. Made it! Your incendiary recovered. While searching the wreckage, you found a very old letter stamped with the Gothic Scalenian signal. Unfortunately, the text is indecipherable. Man. Imagine leaving your final note to like your wife and family or kids or something super important, but your fucking handwriting is messy as shit like mine. And then someone finds it, and it's no good because no one can read it. It's a hard life. Hard life being, can't say illiterate, but like, my English is not, language is not my strong suit, that is for sure. Get out the way, rocks. Don't mind us, just freaking yank around. Could you imagine having one of those, like simulators that the military have, or one of the, I forget what else uses them. Like the vehicle simulators where you sit in it and it jigs around and moves as you drive around and stuff in the video game or simulation. That would be fun in this Mako. There'd be all kinds of safeties on that thing, and they might even have to take your ass to the hospital. I want to be headed that way. Burn it. It's the worst that can happen. Hold on tight, everybody. Whoa, those G-force changes. I don't know how we ended up backwards, but here we are. Fine. 100% the direction of travel I wanted to go. Ooh, she's capable backwards and forwards. Very capable. Let's go. Can you get up something this steep? I don't think so. Too steep. We're gonna have to boost off that wall. I'm trying to turn it. She gets a little janky when she can't climb up what she wants. Oh, ooh, that one would hurt. And that would be nice bruises. Probably some blood squirting out of your forehead after that one. Ooh, fine. I don't think we must be in like the most padded. They might just fill this thing with like pillows. It's just a skin, like a shell, and it's just stuffed full of padding. Or some like hyperbolic fluid. Is that the word I'm looking for? It just kind of cushions you up in the air. I always end up talking about the exact same things when I'm driving around on this thing, but it's hard not to, because it's just so ridiculous, the movement of this thing. Survey. Oh, it's great. Got it. Our element surveyed. That one wasn't worth as much. I guess we'll do the question mark while I'm here. But I'm a little bit farther.
Here is the wreckage. I do not see any survivors now. Careful, Shepard. I've got a bad feeling about this. Geth! It's a trap!
Yep. Let's go. Put him down. Pressing fire. We missed. Take out these Geth rocket drones sooner than later. Got him. Now we've at least gotten ourselves some cover to pop and shoot on these guys. Stay in a hold down position. Okay, we did drop him. Incoming fire. Geth Walker, primary target. They're engaged. 187 meters. Target down. Geth rocket troop, same distance. What would this be like? Like 210 angle-ish, something like that. Like we're good. Didn't even scratch. Whoops. Am I allowed to search this thing? What have I done? Didn't know you could do that. I don't know if that was supposed to happen or not. Thinking of a few ways, because that could turn out like a dialogue, like we can't leave this here. Gotta remove it, so we remove it. But also like, I blew it up. Thank you, Mako. I don't know. Do I reload? Do I not reload? I think we leave it. The genuine playthrough here, it happens. Hopefully we don't break anything. See anything the farther that way I go, unless there's something way on the back side of there. So there could be. I think we're good though. Someone's gonna be like, you missed all this stuff, Dig. You suck. Like, yeah, I know I suck. But it happens. But I appreciate you stopping by anyways, buddy. Playing the good guy. Oh. Very dark and ominous here. Ominous, not anonymous. Ominous here. Kinda like it though. You can just replace this heat with cold, but still have it look like these skies. Kinda all about my jam. Whoa, now. Every time I play this game and drive this thing around, I just can't help but just be amazed by its handling and how well it feels to play. Like getting repetitive to talk about it, but it just feels so good. Come on, baby. Get on up there. I know you can do it. You're gonna make me actually trapped in this valley. Where are you, game? creeping. Just got to be able to get over that top bit right there. Yeah, I don't think she's got it in her. Come on, baby. Nope. It's really like a ravine I can't get out of down here. I don't know what it's really looking like. Okay then. That should do it. I just need to maintain myself right here. Here. Oh, you can do it. Whoops. I want right click to be the boosters, but it's not. I might be getting myself actually stuck. I have never seen this thing get stuck in this game. Ever. Playing too much for the Mako? Could rotate there. I want to actually rotate a little bit more. No, I want to go left. Well, I mean, I'm okay with far right too. I want there. I want to be right over there. I took wheel damage. It is becoming a little too much for her. Come on. I'm truly stuck. Oh, are we getting out? No, I tried to jump her there and it did not work. Why does it keep wedging me in this little fucking hole? I want to be just right here. Thank you, Mako. Now get down in this little valley. Scrape yourself through. Oh, another giant hole to fall into. Can we get lazy while building this planet? Every other planet was fairly well and almost impossible to get stuck in. Ooh. Found a match for the Mako. It's this volcano terrain.
You need to turn back, Commander. You're going beyond the range of the operational area.
That's cool. I don't care, Joker. We're having some issues here. The terrain, navigation. I think you can give me like a one tiny little smidgen of extra space in the operational area limits. We're down a notch. Ooh. That was honestly the most stuck I've ever seen this thing. Has anyone ever gotten this thing stuck? Like actually stuck? I mean, I'm pretty sure a lot of people would just end back to the Normandy there. I wouldn't even blame them. But persistence and stubbornness pays off at getting unstuck.
You need to turn back, Commander. You're going beyond the range of the operational
Joker,
area.
I will come up there and reprimand you, but I'm not going to remove you from my pilot because you're a damn good pilot, so shut the heck up.
You need to turn back, Commander. You're going beyond the range of the
Joker.
operational area.
Repeat it to me one more time. Yeah. Come up there and flick your kneecap and watch it explode. Do some violent stuff, even though we're playing a good guy. A freaking Spectre. I can go where I want, do what I want. Making me think Joker thinks he's actually in charge of everything. Maybe he is. Maybe Joker's the actual hero. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh. Oh, everyone okay? She's auto-stabilizing. It's out of my control, everyone. Oh. There we go. Thank you, Mako. Never seen her stuck flipped over either. I don't think she can get stuck that way. I'm sure there's some place you could get her really, really stuck. Just an entire episode of how to get a Mako stuck. Explore our last little spot on this planet. No problems. Let's go, let's go, let's go. I wish this thing had like a nitro booster. I mean, she does handle really well. I wonder how hard it would be. I'm just sitting here thinking of design concepts of this tank. It's not slow. It does seem slower, but it's very small. It lacks a lot of punch. I mean, it's not meant to be like a main battle tank. It's literally just like a recon vehicle. Presumably that's what we've got. So this is meant to just be dropped out of a ship. It's definitely a light armored vehicle. Or is this like, it can't be a main battle tank. I mean, the main battle tank might have been phased out in this game, or in this universe. The spaceships and everything kind of take that place. Get manual bypass. Energized weave. Rail extensions. Yeah, I'll take it all, even though the game's yelling at me. I'm nearing the item capacitor. Joker, I'm gonna clear you one more time for saying that. Because we're friends, so it's okay. Oh boy. This is another one of these kind of holes. Holes of jank. The jank of the hole. Oh, let us through. Be good. Yeah. This terrain though is something else. Just straight ups and straight downs. Huge little like calderas and pits and crevices. All of those words to describe these things. Fissures. I don't actually think there's any fissures. I think fissures. That'd be like a flat area with a hole in it. Then that could also be considered a crack, right? I wonder how many of these terms are overlapping. Probably a lot. We good? And that looks to be the planet explored. Maybe there's some pieces I missed due to terrain issues, but we're off that thing. Also, didn't see that military facility. But we're out of time for this episode. I really do appreciate you all stopping by and checking it out. Do all the YouTube stuff, like, subscribe, comment, hit the bell notification. That was a weird pause before this, while I had to think about it. Share it with all your friends, and I will see you all in the next episode. Dig Fig out. Oh, I think I might go take a nap. Don't know though.